Okay, we're going to be talking about point slope, and this is what point slope is. We've been talking about slope intercept. This is point slope. Point slope is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. M is our slope, and x1 and y1 is a point that we're given. So if this is our slope, we're going to write this as it is. So y minus y1. Since it's a negative, it would be y minus negative 2, which we're going to end up changing to plus, and then equals, m is 1/4, and x minus x1, x minus 3. That's it. We're done. That's point slope. Now we're going to graph this. So to graph this, I'm going to go to this point first, 3, negative 2. 1, 2, 3, negative 2. From that point, I'm going to use our slope, 1/4. So I go up 1, and to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Over here, we're going to put this in point slope. So this is x1, y1. So it is y minus 1, y minus y1 equals m, which is negative 6, times x minus x1. So that's minus a negative, it's going to be plus a positive. Because the formula is minus, if it's a negative, it's going to be a positive. So that's done, that's point slope. Now we're going to graph this. So to graph this, I'm going to go to this point, negative 2, 1, negative 2, negative 2, 1. And from that point, I'm going to use slope. Slope is negative 6, so I'm going to put that over 1 so I know. So I'm going to go down 6. Down 6 and to the right 1. And connect that. Okay, so talking about point slope, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. We've already talked about these two types. Slope intercept is y equals mx plus b. Standard, we haven't talked about for a while, but that is ax plus by equals c. When we have standard, there's some rules with it. The x has to be positive. Whatever's with x has to be positive, and there cannot be any fractions. There cannot be any fractions or decimals. So only for standard, we have these rules we have to follow. But we're going to first take this point and this slope and put it into point slope form. This is really probably the easiest one to do, just given this. We're going to just fill in the formula. So y minus y1, so y minus y1 is 0. So actually we can just leave it as y. Equals m, which is negative 3/2, times x minus x1. And since it's a negative, it would be minus negative 2, so it's going to be plus 2. There it is. That's point slope. Oh, right there. Point slope. I'm going to change that now to be in slope intercept. Y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to have to do distributive. So y equals negative 3/2 x. And if I put that over 1, I can simplify, minus 3 or plus negative 3. So there we have it now in slope intercept. Now I'm going to move from that to standard. So I need x over here, so add 3/2 x to both sides. So we get 3/2 x plus y equals negative 3. So remember the rules. It has to be positive with x, which it is, so we're fine on that. But it can't have any fractions or decimals. So how do I get rid of that fraction? I multiply the whole thing by the denominator, by 2. So when I do that, this becomes 3x, because I simplify, plus 2y equals negative 6. Multiplying the 2 by y and the 2 by negative 3. So now this is standard. So we took a point and a slope, and we made all three of these types of equation: point slope, slope intercept, and standard.